Hello, it is Zach with a podcast named Tim here with a Power Rangers Beast Morphers review. It is Season 2, Episode 3, entitled Game On. As always, we're going to do a review of the episode and then a Monster of the Week rating, which is kind of like making a baseball card for the Monster of the Week, seeing who the best is, giving them some stats about how strong they are, what kind of powers they have, how cool they look, that kind of stuff. So if you like what we do, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We do Beast Morphers, Power Rangers, Dino Fury, and Mighty Morphin as well. And we have Star Wars stuff, movie reviews, so a lot of different things on the channel. So we hope you will subscribe. In Game On, this week's episode, it's Devon is in a tournament, a video game tournament, esports, at the local gym, and the controllers though are projecting an actual game. It's like augmented reality. They have they explain in the episode how it's like they have like sensitive light reflections, so you can actually physically touch them. Basically it's Backstreet Brawler 3. That is the name of the game that Devon is playing. He's playing against a girl named Carrie in the finals, who ends up freezing his character through a glitch in the game, and we'll get more into that later. But the bad guys show up because Evox, hidden as the mayor, is there, and he basically wants one of these controllers because he's interested in the technology. And so the bad guys show up, steal that, turn it into a Robotron, and it's a good looking one. It's Gamertron. And we'll get into the looks a little bit more, but it projects images of the Rangers, carbon copies of them. And it has like this giant laser kind of out of the middle of it. It has like these weird kind of controller, kind of like the ends of a controller on top of the head that kind of looks like how do I want to call it? Rabbit ears in some respects, and a very steampunk vibe to the look, but I like it. The Rangers, of course, have to try and stop the Gamertron, but are unable to. It actually defeats them. The bad clone Rangers defeat the good Rangers, but luckily Carrie was watching the fight because she has been able to spot a weakness in the way they fight, because the clones, the hollow clones, I think they call them, are based on the technology and the programming of this gaming device. She knows that there's a glitch in the game, which she has been using in tournaments to win, and basically she teaches the Rangers this glitch. Of course, they tell her not to cheat. I think if there's a glitch in the game, and I'm sure everyone would know about it, if there's no explicit rules that says you can't do that, then it's not cheating. But that's just me. So the Rangers learn this glitch. It's like tap them twice on this shoulder, tap them twice on that shoulder, and then cut them across. It was a weird thing. It's something that you would think would have easily come about in a game, but that's the secret code to freezing these villains. Of course, the Rangers go out and are able to use this to their advantage, defeat the Gamertron, or Gamertron, and then of course the Gigadrone shows up. This time it has this giant dome it shoots out of its laser chest, and what's really cool about this dome is when the Rangers enter it, it starts to drain all of their Morphex, and it's got like all these digital codes and numbers on all the buildings. So it looks really cool, and but they easily defeat it. The Carrie is defeated soundly after that by Devon in the tournament finals, because she didn't cheat, but she holds her honor, I guess. That was kind of the lesson they were going for. Devon though does give her the game check for winning the tournament. We found out earlier in the episode that her brother is going through some medical situations, and she has turned to fighting in gaming tournaments, I guess, to get money to help with his surgery. So Devon is a hero. His dad congratulates him, but gets a little cough. Isn't feeling too well. Has to step out, and it's Evox. He says that him pretending to be Devon's dad, the mayor, is making him sick. But that's overall what happens in the episode. It was a pretty clean cut episode. Not a lot to it as far as lore. Again, kind of a self-contained, I don't want to say filler episode, but there wasn't a lot going on there. Ben and Betty are also dealing with their own shenanigans, of course. Betty finds a hologram of a dancing program attractive. They start dancing a lot, but he's over aggressive and all he wants to do is dance, and Ben has to step in and says, "Leave my sister alone." So that's their arc for the episode. But let's get into why everyone, I'm sure, is here. The Monster of the Week rating. We have 5 categories that we look at. It is the look or the design of the monster, the powers, the plan of action, the success in executing that plan, and the voice. The look, I would say it's a 3. The giant cannon out of the the middle of it looks a little weird. I would have liked it to look a little bit more like a controller. I don't know, I wanted more of a game controller vibe. I didn't quite get that. For the powers, I gave it a 5, which is as high as you can go. So 5 out of 5 for that, with the ability to create the clones of the Rangers and that magnetic dome, which normally I don't take Gigadrone powers in, but this one I let it slide. So 5 out of 5 there. For the plan of action, 5. The neglected to mention it, but basically the Gamertron decides that, or I guess is the Evox's plan, they're going to hijack a truck full of all of these different games, and they're going to steal the controllers and the games, I guess, and they're going to use this to make basically an army of Gamertrons, who of course can then make an army of Power Rangers or whatever they want. So we're going to multiply the Monster of the Week, which I thought was really cool, and I don't really know a time that's been done before. I'm sure it has. Power Rangers has been on forever. I don't remember it. So 5 out of 5 for the plan. As far as the success of the plan, I gave, I'm going to say 4. Gamertron is able to defeat the Rangers early on, and would have beat them if it was not for Carrie's cheat code. I would have liked to see a little bit more success with the capturing and gathering all of the controllers to see that plot move forward. But you know, I'm gonna move it down to a 3 because of that, because that was the overall plan. But props on defeating the Rangers. So back down to a 3 for that. I apologize to my editor. But that is the success, 3. For the voice, also a 3. I thought about giving this a 4. Typically, voices are a 1 or a 3 if they're really bad, or if they're good. Most are average, but if you can get some really cool ones here and there. But typically, they're either really bad or just solid. So overall, I gave this Monster of the Week, or the Robotron of the Week, a 19 overall. Thank you for checking out this episode. Let me know your thoughts on Gamertron, your thoughts on the episode, and any other Power Ranger stuff you want to discuss in the comments below. Again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time here on a podcast named Tim.